Hey, what's going on, CoinOpTV subscribers? Robert, welcome here. In this video, I want to talk about The Mandalorian Chapter 5, Episode 5, called The Gunslinger on Disney+. This video will contain some spoilers, and I hope it will be pretty brief because I didn't really write a whole bunch of notes down here because, truth be told, I actually was very disappointed with this episode. I was wondering how The Mandalorian would do over time, episode to episode, and if it would sustain the greatness that we had so far, kicking things off. I mean, episodes 1, 2, and 3 were great. It was like perfect. Everything was perfect and great. 4 was pretty fun, but not so much great. And now we're at episode 5, and things just kind of took a little bit of a nosedive there, and it's disappointing. And I hope that this is just the worst episode of the season. And if that's the case, I can live with it and I can deal with it, because I'll assume that the rest of it is just going to rise up and finish strong. So with that, let's talk about a few things that happened in the episode. And, I'm sorry if you guys loved it at home. I'd be curious to see what you loved so much about it. I actually thought it was like a filler episode, as we say in showbiz right there. So first of all, we're back on Tatooine at Mos Eisley Spaceport, just like Star Wars A New Hope. A lot of callbacks to Star Wars Episode 4 A New Hope, and Luke and Obi-Wan at the cantina there. It's kind of neat to see all that stuff again, and you're kind of like wink wink going, oh wait, there's that, and look at how clever they were with that. But with The Mandalorian, I was sold on the premise that the show is going to be the outer rim of the galaxy. We're going to be even far, far, far away from everything else. We're going to find out what's going on, outside the bubble of the established universe that we've already had. And now, a few episodes in, boom, we're back into where it all started, and we're getting callbacks and Easter eggs and references to things that we know and love from years ago, which I'm sort of torn on, because it's kind of cool to see that stuff, but at the same time, I don't want that from The Mandalorian. I want that from a fan film or something, fan-made Star Wars film, and that's kind of what this episode felt like. It kind of felt like a fan-made film around the Star Wars universe. The Mandalorian is shut down and ends up on Tatooine at Mos Eisley Port there, meets this rookie bounty hunter, and it was pretty annoying seeing him sitting in the exact same pose of Han Solo's legendary "Who's Shot First" chair there in the cantina and the bar. We even got some Tusken Raiders popping up. It seems like Tusken Raiders are like ninja. They just seem to be able to pop up, sneak up on people in the middle of the desert. Do they just always have little holes in different areas of the desert, and they can communicate and pop up and be like, boom, here we are, attack time, or something like that? That'd be funny if they actually showed that, them coming out of a hole or something. But let's see, what other things that we had? Some of the action at the end of the episode there, where they were going with the sniper gal, Finnick, I think it was her name, and there was a little bit of a tag team strategy, and it was playful. There were some moments there that were kind of fun, that I enjoyed, and we're still getting sort of that samurai and that western sort of vibe. Baby Yoda takes a little bit of a backseat as he's kind of left in town there, and the gal's kind of babysitting him. And it was funny. It was like they went out of the way to show that he wasn't CGI, where she was kind of touching his ears and his forehead and stuff like that. But yet the other little droids, it was clear that they were super CGI. It's funny to kind of contrast things. It was almost like when I saw those droids, and I believe those droids were in the original prequels and stuff, I was just like, oh no, don't remind us of the original prequels. I mean, it's there's too much going on in Tatooine. It's almost like this planet is just full of good and bad memories all at the same time. Of course, we get the famous quote about Anakin not liking sand, and that's kind of reference to Tatooine as well. So I didn't really write that much here. I just kind of wrote that Dave Filoni wrote and directed this episode. Now, I believe that he directed the first episode of The Mandalorian, and we all like that. That was great, but I don't think he wrote that. So now we get his writing and his directing combined, and I'm a little concerned if maybe he was kind of a one-off talent, or if he still needs a little more time to polish up the writing and the directing, or if this episode was kind of rushed, or what. It kind of feels like one of those episodes where there was a writing room and people were throwing out little ideas, and people were saying, oh yeah, it'd be great if we mentioned Beggar's Canyon and these sand dunes and Tusken Raider and all these little callbacks and stuff, and everybody was like, all right, great, let's put it all together in a nice little Easter egg basket there, and we'll film it and we'll present it as Chapter 5. So So we got it. It's there. I'm hoping that chapters 6, 7, 8, are there 8 or 10 episodes? I forget if there's 10 episodes of season 1. I hope the rest of it is just like swings up in the positive and gets us back in the flow. But hey, I could be wrong. I'll read your comments. You guys let me know in the comments below if you thought this episode was a great, amazing, your favorite episode ever. If Rob is completely wrong, I'll take it. I'll say my bad. Who knows? Maybe you can sway me. So let me know in the comments below. If you guys are brand new, please subscribe, like, comment, share, favorite, bell, all those fun things. For CoinOpTV, we'll see you next time.